that if you have a Jewish person in your midst that doesn't have so much money, you should lend them money. But you should not aggrieve him. Don't bother him about paying you back. When he has a chance, he'll pay you back. We also know that if you lend a Jewish person money, you shouldn't charge him interest, right? Now, this thing, especially to us Americans, could sound very anti-capitalistic. Let's think about it. Someone needs money and you loan it to him. Not only can you not charge him interest, but you also can't really even ask for the money back. You have to say, okay, when he has a chance, I won't aggrieve him. Maybe I'll ask him once in a while. I'll hit around. Now, how can we do that? How can a society survive like this? It doesn't make any sense. So I once heard a brilliant lecture that made sense out of the whole thing. You see, it's true that lending people money without interest doesn't make any sense, right? After all, you can make money on your money. It's true that lending someone money and then not really bothering him so much about getting the money back also doesn't make any sense. That's if you're talking about strangers and business associates. But when you're talking about family, then you wouldn't charge interest. When you're talking about family, then you wouldn't bother them about paying you back. You just know when they have the money, they'll pay me back. And that is what the Torah is trying to tell us. We have to look at every single Jewish person, not just as someone that, is an associate or a business associate or someone that maybe needs our help, but literally as a family member. When you see every Jew as a family member, you don't want to charge interest. When you see every Jew as a family member, you don't want to ask for money back because when the person has money, they'll give it back to you. And that is the goal of Hashem and the Torah, for us to have great interpersonal relationships with one another, to love every Jew, and to really see every Jewish person as a member of our family. And that's our challenge, to look at every Jew not as someone strange, but wow, this is a person who's really a member of my family, who I don't want to charge interest, who I don't want to bother if he owes me money, but just for someone who I love and who I want to help them in any way possible. Have a great Shabbos.